Hello guys, how are you doing in this crazy world we're living in? I've been back to work for like a month and a half. Just a little update about me. Some sad news, but I do want to update you guys because I know that I've talked about it on here. I've made a video and I've talked about it on my other social media. I don't want to get too much into it or I will cry. We did end up losing our dog Axel to bone cancer about 2.5 weeks ago, so that's been really hard. Don't want to cry. I miss him a lot and it's very hard. I wanted to just let you guys know, but anyway, I still can't even talk about it. Whew. Other than that, things have been going okay. I hope you guys are doing well. I know everybody says stay healthy, stay safe, stay sane, because honestly these times are taking a toll on mental health as well. So, but anyway, what the video is actually about is the new Morphe Everyday Chic palette. I saw this palette and the color is just like called my name. I'm so sorry if I do a lot of palette reviews, but they are my favorite. Between palettes and foundations, those are my favorite things to try. So these like mauve tones are totally my jam. These emerald green are absolutely stunning. All of these are totally colors that I would wear. I think the emerald green would be really pretty for fall, which personally I'm ready for. I was ready for fall forever ago, honestly, but I think I might save that and do like the more mauve tones right now. So yeah, it is, gosh, what's the typical Morphe price? How much did I pay for this? I'm filming with my phone, so I can't even look it up. I'll put the price. I forget how much they are. So yeah, I am going to just dive right in. There's a lot of really pretty mattes, a lot of really pretty shimmers for the lid. I already did shape tape on my lids and set it with powder. That's how I always do my eyes. And I'm just gonna jump in and tell you what I think about the pigment and all of that as I go. Okay. Also, I hope you guys can't see it, but I've talked about it before. I have like this lump on my eyelid. I went to the dermatologist the other day and they said it's a cyst. It's not a sty, so it's not like infecting my makeup, but I do have to get on an antibiotic to like make it go down and do like hot compresses. Anywho, if you guys see that, that's what it is. Yeah, my body just creates cysts really easily. I don't know why. I had a cyst in my hand. I've had a cyst on my lower lid. It's great. Okay. So I'm going to jump in with this shade right here, which is like a medium tone, dusty mauve sort of shade. We're going to use that as the transition. I hope I didn't have anything on this brush. These darker bristles, it's hard to tell. Okay, so far that's applying how it looks in the pan, which is nice. It's definitely very buildable. Not getting any fallout on my cheek, which is good. Although this is a lighter shade, so we'll see as we go into the darker shades. Okay. So this did come with one of the plastic name thingamabobs. So that was the shade Cute Shoes. That's a cute name. So now I'm gonna go a little bit deeper, but kind of in the same color scheme. So I'm gonna take that shade right here, which is, what the hell? Ugh. This is why I don't like these. Son of a biscuit. What the fuck? Total Mood. I'm not using that again. So Total Mood. I'm gonna go just in the same spot, but a little lower. So far, these are blending out very, very easy. This is a little bit deeper of a shade, still no fallout. I do, by habit, always tap my brush, and I'm not tapping it that much. Like, I just do a little on the edge. I'm gonna kind of drag it out to get that more elongated look. I'm gonna switch to a little bit smaller, a little bit flatter of a brush, just to really kind of pack it on this outer V. You can hear my cat crying to get in here. Okay, so with a smaller brush, this is my favorite lower lash brush, the M507. Ugh, it's my favorite. I'm gonna take that same, what's it called, Mood? Something Mood, Total Mood. We're gonna take that on the lower lash and just kind of connect that outer edge there. To me, this is like what brings together the shape. I really like the mauve tones in this. Sometimes they don't come off truly mauvey and they come up a little bit bright pink, or sometimes they come up almost too gray and they just look too grayed out. So I really do like the way this looks. I am gonna take this shade right here, which is not as pink. I would say this is definitely more of a brown, but it has a little tinge of mauve to it. And I'm just gonna deepen up the outer corner just a little bit more. I'm gonna take a clean brush just with that first shade and maybe a little bit of this matte cream. I'm gonna mix those two and just blend out the outer edge a little bit because I feel like I kind of blended that a little sloppy. Okay, now we're gonna take, what are we gonna take? We're gonna take, I saw another YouTuber do this before, and you're gonna be like, what the hell? But it's like the little sponge applicators. And I'm gonna try applying the shimmer with that. Now, I think I'm gonna do this silvery shade right here. I don't like going into palettes with my finger because I feel like it can ruin the shadow. These spongy things are too dense, so I guess I'm gonna go with a brush. I didn't really want to, but we're gonna try this one. Aha. See, when you apply a shimmer, if you apply with something too dense, it doesn't work. And if you apply with something too soft, it doesn't work. So I've always found that this brush, it's the It Cosmetics Small Shadow Brush. I feel like this one works really well for shimmer. There's a lot of really pretty shimmers in this. It's hard to pick. So this is going in with a dry brush. I am gonna wet it and just see what kind of payoff we get. Okay, do you guys see how pretty and reflective and pigmented these shades are? I'm really excited to play more with this palette, to be honest. I really, really, really like the colors. I think I might take some of this deep purple shimmer right here and pack that on the outer a little bit. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Very, very pretty. Okay. I'm gonna take this really bright white shimmer. We're gonna go ooh on the inner corner. That is beautiful. Oh. I don't know why a lot of times an inner corner highlight does not show up on me, but holy shnikes, that did. I'll do a little bit on the brow bone. I love this palette. Okay, now the last thing I'm gonna do is just take one of the brushes I use in the crease and just clean it up a little bit so that the shimmer's more like a clean cut on the lid. I could have done a cut crease with concealer, but I just wanted to keep this easy since it is called an everyday chic. I just wanted to see, like, just kind of throwing it on, how it performed. Because you know that it performs like this, it's gonna perform when you do the extra steps of cut crease with a concealer, and you know, if you wanted to tape off so you got a really clean line, or lay some powder down so you got a really clean line, you know it's only gonna get better. So I like to see, just doing the basic steps, how it performs first. Because sometimes I feel like you do all the fancy steps and then you're like, oh my god, this palette's amazing, but then like you go to use it on a normal day and you're like, it's not performing that great. It only performed because I did all of those extra steps. So I like to do the basics and then see where I can take it from there, doing all the extra stuff. So I'm just gonna clean up the edge a little bit with my sponge. I really, really think this was very pigmented, easy to blend out. I did not get much fallout on my face, maybe a little bit from the shimmer. Nothing too bad where I'd have to redo my makeup or anything like that. Yeah, and I think it looks really good. I'll be right back with lashes. Actually, I'm not gonna do lashes. liner and mascara, and we'll wrap this up. Okay, so I'm back with liner and mascara. I did not do lashes just because I'm getting ready to go to work, and honestly with the mask, this is already a lot of makeup to have on. It's just gonna sweat off anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna put some serum in this fluffy mess of mine. But yeah, I really like the palette. I think it blended out really easy. I really like the colors. I feel like you can definitely do some more dramatic looks. I feel like you can do some everyday looks, everyday chic. I think it has some very interesting colors in it, a lot of which are cool tone, but not necessarily gray, but they are cool toned, which we don't see a lot of full cool tone palettes anymore, and I really, really enjoy it. So yeah, I think it's very, very pretty. It wasn't a powdery, dusty, kick-up palette. It didn't fall out much on the face. Like I said, maybe a little bit of shimmer, but kind of felt like where my highlight would be anyway. This is all highlighter, not shadow. But yeah, I think it's really, really nice, and I'm very happy with it. Honestly, I think this is probably one of my favorite palettes that I've used in a while. So we covered pigment, blendability. I'm gonna put the price, color scheme we talked about. So yeah, I recommend this palette, and I'm very excited to keep using it. Sometimes you just get really excited about a new palette, but then you don't find yourself reaching for it very much. I do think I will actually be reaching for this palette a lot. So yeah. Anyway, it was good to see you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to like or subscribe. I always put my little face in like the bubble where you can click on that and subscribe through there. And yeah, I think that's really it. That's all I have for you guys this week. And stay safe, stay healthy, stay sane. All right, see you guys in my next video. Bye.